Good morning. On this Monday, we've got some weather to talk about here. We always do. There's always something going on in the valley. And today, it's a little bit of flurry activity right now and a warming wind kicking in for us for this Monday. Here's a look at Grand Forks. Pretty quiet. We've had a couple of flurries and light snow showers from time to time, but overall, it looks a little quieter this morning. And the wind moving our flags there at Home of Economy a little bit, but not terribly. It's not really rushing, and those flags aren't at full attention here this morning. So that's good as far as our concerns, of course, about blowing snow. But you'll want to use some caution in areas where we've picked up a little light snow. And when I say a little bit, I mean just a very thin coating, not even necessarily measurable in some places. And then heading into the rest of the day, we're looking at better conditions for winter time coming up into midday and beyond as we start to see more sunshine and temperatures start to rise here today. Just be aware there will be a bit of a breeze out of the south into the 20s. So that's how we're looking for travel. And like I said, there are some areas where we do have a light coating of snow or some ice on the road, whether it be leftover from recent events or from what we've seen this morning. Here's a look at our road conditions in North Dakota. Green is what we want to see on our highways. And some of us do have that going on, including in the FM area. But up by Grand Forks all the way to the Canadian border, we've got some scattered snow along I-29, Highway 2, and then in yellow here, that's ice, and then it switches back to snow in purple, back over to Devil's Lake, Valley City area, seeing some of that, and also down into places like Richland County, a little ice and snow as well. We have had a little bit of snow moving through. It's really started to dwindle over the last hour or so, I would say. We're looking at that snow kind of falling apart and just seeing some areas of some flurries at this point in time. You can see the change that happened over the last few hours. Fargo again got that light coating before we saw those snow showers really start to basically disappear on the radar. Here's a look at our temperatures. We have some numbers that are on the rise here in the valley. I've got our tri-state view here. This black line, that's the 0-degree line. Some of us on the colder side of that, but most of us are above zero now. And out to the west, we're in the low 30s in places like Dickinson and the Minot area. So some really warm air moving into those places. And we'll get in on some of that today. So here's a look at the Southern Valley. We're at 7 degrees in Fargo. It's 10 in Oaks. So a mild morning in southeastern North Dakota. It's pushing into Minnesota, but we're still at 6 below in Wadena and in Bemidji. Climbing a bit. We're at 1 in Warroad right now. It's 6 in Grand Forks and 12 in Walhalla and in Langdon, with a little bit of wind. Again, we've been seeing gusts from time to time into the low 20s. So keep that in mind, but it's not super strong. And I don't expect it to get much stronger than that. So we're watching that snow move on to the east, or the potential for it at least. And the clouds will go with it too, heading into midday. And check out these temperatures. Teens to some 20s, even some 30s by lunch hour, and we warm up a little bit more from there into the afternoon. We'll be into the 20-degree range east to perhaps even above freezing in some of our southwestern communities like Jamestown. So a very warm day, about 25 in Fargo here, and especially compared to where we've been. And then into this evening, we keep those temperatures up overnight. In fact, those numbers will likely climb into tomorrow morning with that wind out of the south kicking in. You can see we've got the potential for some mixed precipitation for tomorrow morning's commute. Our weather's getting active here even as we're warming things up. So we've got to watch out for slick conditions with these quick bouts of light precipitation, and that continues into even early Friday before we kind of quiet things down for the weekend. But temperatures, not a single negative number on our 7-day planner. It's nice to say that.
Nice. It's been a while since we've said that.
It's been a while.
All right, Lisa, thank you.